Wake up. 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 Yo, the first thing I want you to do after you pray, I want you to put this joint on and let it groove you and minister to you as you start your day. I don't care what you're doing, if you're driving, if you're working, if you're at the grocery store, cleaning your car. It's time to give honor to whom honor is due. Everybody come on. Everybody come on. Yeah,
Jesus was born.
Yes.
For the saving of our souls. We thank God for His Son.
Come on.
For He is the only one.
Everybody sing the hook. Yes.
Jesus was born.
What's up, big man?
Well, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Huh? Good.
How about you doing?
Good. Let me turn the volume up a little bit.
Okay. How was the
Can you hear
day?
me okay?
Huh? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's mine. Let me see if I can do this. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I forgot to comb my hair, man. So
Hey, man. You are my wife.
I'm at the house.
I know how to do
Oh, okay.
that. but,
Be
but
blessed.
but you see, I had to wear a hat only in the morning
Okay.
because my head gets cold.
Yeah. Um. I, man, I looked at this scripture. In my class last night. You know, the Lord had me to share Psalms 91. And
Yeah.
so, like, we know what Psalm 91 say, but I said, well, let me see what this word is, noisome pestilence,
Yeah.
right? And so I looked up noisome pestilence. You know what that means?
What?
Deadly diseases like coronavirus.
Yeah.
When it said, yeah, I knew I kind of knew that, but it really made it plain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pestilence is all kind of diseases. But when I shared it with the class, some of the students was like, that God would say, "Hey, I got you," even doing this deadly disease.
Yeah.
So some people thought it was a real blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your word on today, man? You got uh,
Well,
Matthew.
I wanted to hear you, but well, I want all money hold the respective thing. Um.
Let me start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Uh, what verse we started?
Uh. Uh. The weak and tears is playing in verses 36,
33.
36 through
36.
43.
All right. Let me show you something first.
Okay.
Before I get started, I want to show you. Dog, did you don't see that? Wait a minute. Let me try it again. Can you see that picture right there? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you tell which one is the wheat and which one is the tare?
The one on the left, this one.
The one on the left is what? That's the wheat, right?
Wheat. Wheat.
Yeah. Okay. So if you just glance at them, they look the same. You have to look real hard to determine which one is the wheat and which one is the tare.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now, so uh, that's Jesus using their agricultural examples again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now it started off. So then Jesus sent the multitudes away and went into the house. So first he was by the seaside. So he after he sent all the multitudes away, he went back into the house. And his disciples came into him in the house and saying, declaring to us the parable of the tares of the field. And so the question is right off the bat, well, Jesus kind of left the multitude hanging because he gave him this parable about the wheat and the tare and then sent him away. And then, but he took the disciples in the house and broke it down to them. And he answered and said unto them, he that soweth the seed of God is the Son of Man. That's Jesus. We know that. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the field, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be weeping, wailing, and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who had ears to hear, let him hear. Now, this to me, this is an example of what can happen in the church. This is he said the whole world is what he's talking about. So God has his seeds all over the world.
Yeah.
And so look at it in the context of a church body, not the church individual. So inside of a church, there are wheat and there's tares. Now, they look the same. Just at a quick glance, they look the same.
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
After you closer examination, the fruit of the wheat, you can see the bigger buds. That's
Yeah.
where the fruit is. So in some churches, well, one thing he said, the enemy sold them. How can an enemy so tear in the church of God? He said, while men sleepeth, while they slept, the enemy came, sowed the tear, and left. All right. So we have tears in the church that just come out of nowhere. Uh, but it's our job. We don't know that they're tear, but you can have a good idea because you're not really going around examining everybody. Sometimes some people do things you're like, man, are they really of God because of the things they do? But Jesus said, well, let them grow together, and then at the end time, he gonna come and separate them. But because they're there, uh, God said, well, just let them grow together. Now, as a man of God, if you're a preacher or the pastor of that house, then you once you identify tear, you can take appropriate actions. Your goal is always restoration and reformation. You want to transform them. But if they don't, in this parable though, Jesus said, well, let them grow together, and then when he comes, his angels gonna separate them. Then he gonna bundle those together in bundles. Then say all the backbiters, he gonna put them together. All the liars and cheaters, he gonna bundle them together, and then they're gonna be burned. But those that are the weak, he's gonna gather them, and then into how's it say it? Then the righteous shall shine forth as a son in the kingdom of his father. But he's gonna separate them. Uh, that was just I guess a lesson for us. Like when we have work to do, we go ahead and do the work. Those that are tares, they're not there to do the work. They I think the Bible call them hypocrites. We look
Yeah.
at hypocrites as being real bad, but in they're not there to advance the kingdom. They just there to take up space and to hinder the work of God. Um, I don't have any right now examples, but some of the ones that I've noticed, I think God, He rewards those that are diligently seeking Him. It's like
Yeah.
the disciples. They say, "Okay, tell us what this means." Like the rest of the multitude, He sent away, so they really didn't get understanding. They all heard the parable, but He took the disciples in the house, sat them down, and explained to them what that parable meant. So,
Yeah.
which were in this sense, the disciples were the wheat, and some of the tares he sent away. But and then the other reason I think he said let them grow together because there's a chance that the tares can be converted and be saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it.
Yeah. Before I saw that picture, I really realized that Ted Ted can say dirty, the church staff, praise the Lord.
Yeah,
It say all of those things. Where is their heart?
right.
What do they perceive Christ to be to them? Or is Christ is an avenue for them to get the way, for them to uh, deceive somebody?
Yeah,
I want to have two followers that that are blocked or removed. Uh,
already.
yes, because what they were doing was some of the they have Karen Cock Shield husband Bishop Shield after it was him. I said, "What you are?" So uh, he said he's bothering me now. I said, "Oh man!" And then this other bishop, another famous bishop, he was. I said, "Oh man, shoot!" But then some, and then right after they followed me, they text me, left me a message, and you know what? It was to get money, to try to fool me into thinking that they were that they were the bishop, and the bishop was asking me for money because he knew that I was a person of faith. So he knew he could try to get in and get over on me. But thanks be to God, it gave me discernment. I look at the profile. everything. How many followers they got, everything. I go. I do an investigation.
Yeah.
Uh, and some I talked to the second bishop when I talked to him first. But me started talking about my money, I started talking. And then I did the same thing with the other one. And he sounded like somebody who's been in church. He sounded like a bishop. But yeah, when he kept pressing me for money, and I told him no, I get to term with Danisha because we do things together. And he said, "Well, just give me once again." Because what he did was he was preying on uh, um, the elders. I mean, the elderly and people who can, afford resources during this COVID-19. So when he said it was right, but he kept pressing. I said, you know what? This isn't a big bishop. So I blocked him. And
So did you see his face, or was it just
yes, they got the face of the bishop. They even have uh, um, the his uh, tapes and everything.
but was it a live video or just a picture of him?
No live video, but they
What?
yes, but they did they hacked into that bishop's account.
Okay.
I said, oh my God. So I have to be careful because change they're out there.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. So that's why, like, with these, like on this one, you can have a password,
Yeah.
you know, but like if your stuff is public, anybody can see it, and you want anybody to see it, but
Uh-huh.
I you just have to be careful about putting too much of your information out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean that's something that I have to be concerned about because um I have a public ministry. It's not private, it's public. So but then all the tails are gonna come in.
Yeah.
But
So were you considering sending them an offering?
no,
You never did consider it.
no,
All right.
yeah, yeah. So the where a part of me said, "Hey, I must be doing well. I got these bishops." But then I had to think about it. I said, "The devil is tempting me with a stone object.
Yeah.
I have to be careful." And said, "Oh man," I said, "Oh, I have to be even careful." I said, "Oh, that's nice." And they do my measures.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when they send me messages, I know what that sound like. So they made like that they sound. They sound like maybe have a and get this money. They're not patient.
Yeah. And see, that's not what your ministry is all about.
Yeah,
Your
it's not
ministry ain't
about
about
them.
about finding opportunities to sow into somebody else's ministry. You probably looking for people to sow into yours.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you take that as an
yeah,
example
and
of a
yeah,
tear.
yeah. As a
That's that's the devil straight up, man.
Yeah,
You know, but yeah, but he tried to take on somebody else's identity.
yeah. Because he knows I have a mind to serve, and the
Uh,
bishops I would see as somebody who's serving the Lord does not need. So I would see that as a bother.
uh-huh.
Uh, but yeah, but that joke, and you know, I always and just to looking at myself almost as the Nietzsche, and but only always boy and Nehemiah.
You know something? Those could have been your first two clients. You
With
see what I'm saying? I mean,
oh
you
yeah,
see what
I
I'm
see what you're
saying?
saying. Yeah,
Because like you saw automatically that they were up to no good. So that was the Dr. Jekyll, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
yeah, because they disguised themselves. I might have them backwards, Jekyll and
yeah,
Hyde.
yeah. Best of had.
Yeah, and Mr. Hyde,
Yeah,
cause his name is Hyde, Hide. You
yeah,
know,
the
he was
hide.
trying to hide behind somebody else. So uh that might have been your first two clients, Steve. I'm serious because they got that. They go through all of that trouble, tried to make themselves appear like somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you see right up front, you just hey, straight up, man. I see behind your your mask. You're not who you say you are. You
yeah,
know, so let's talk to you about who you really are. Why do you have to disguise yourself just to uh get a blessing from the Lord? Man, I can talk to you and we could, you come from behind that facade of that mask and let's deal with the real you.
yeah,
That's your
yeah.
client, man.
Yeah,
Them your
I
people, boy.
was.
Ain't that who you fishing for?
Look, I
So they give you a big fish right off the bat. Two of them.
look. I was thinking, should it, should I call him out on it? I said, look, you're not the bishop. What are you trying to do? What
Yeah,
what are you trying to fool people and deceive people into giving you money?
there you go.
So
Ain't that what your ministry
you think
about?
that's a good idea?
Huh?
You think that's a good idea for me to
Yeah. What is your ministry about? Doing what?
say, okay, yeah, you're right.
So you get the big ones right off the bat, buddy.
Wow.
But yeah, because they are they're more technologically advanced. So they come to you, you know, trying to deceive you, and it's just like when the apostles went, you know, they had people come to them like the lady that was possessed of devils. You
Yeah,
are
yeah,
power of the
yeah,
Most High God. So he just like, you know, ignored it for a while, but then he turned around and rebuked them. But
yeah.
I would still explore it. Just call them out. Say, look, man, you don't. I know you're not the bishop, but I can help you with whatever you're trying to do. That's that's not illegal. You know, man. You know, you really need to examine what you're doing and why you're trying to hurt people. You know, by assuming you're somebody else. You know, let's talk to the real you, not who you pretend to be. You know, who are you behind this picture you showing me? That ain't you. Who are you really? But then if they don't
Uh,
want to hear you, they'll stop following you. They'll what you call it when you stop following, unfollow.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with them, though, do you?
No.
You
Okay.
don't have to send them nothing, man.
Yeah, I know, I know, but I don't know. I have to pray it about yet. I just, yeah,
what,
yeah.
what was your prayer when you started about your ministry? What is your ministry?
I know, but I have to look for his perspective. I want to do. I want those dudes.
All right.
If I do my way, it messes
So
up. But if I do it his way, it will be right. So so from my perspective, I don't know what those dudes, I have those dudes got into the bishop's account. But what does God make to you about them?
right.
Yeah.
To much is given,
So
much
much
is
is
required.
required. Yeah, man.
Love been giving you a lot of meat, man.
I
So
know.
you got to take that meat, and now, yeah, pray about it. I'll leave it
Yeah,
right there.
I
Let
know.
the Lord deal with you.
Oh my
Witness of
God.
two, let every word be established. So you had two examples come at you off the bat. So the witness of two, let every word be established.
Oh Lord. You bless you. Oh Lord. Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah, it might be somebody
it,
right here from the DMV, man. No, I don't know.
uh, uh, I mean, just right away, two people
Three. I think you say two.
not trying to be somebody else because they didn't know who I was. They were afraid of my faith. Yeah. And you know, I didn't necessarily get offended, but I was cautious. Yeah. And I'm still cautious. And, you know, I'm going to take this to the Lord to see what He says because He knows all. So He can show me what what it was or who it was and whether He wants me to minister to them. You know, a prayer for the heart beating change. You know, that's all I can do. Yeah, but for my accounts, they are removed and blocked.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll let God talk to you.
Huh?
We'll see what God say. Let me know what God says.
Yeah, I tell you. I tell you.
Yeah,
And
that's interesting though, man.
yeah. So I have to be careful because uh, I was really I told you I gotta go to get the test because I'm changing them perspective. But it's
Yeah.
how, you know, some of those that come and see me, see my sermon on Thursday, and they can see me on Monday. And then more I keep doing it. One day, you know, the Lord honors me probably for um uh get to the tier and some kind of way get to that patient and make them see I read my video and what I'm saying is just for me.